It's your favorite ex-Kotaku journalist, now apparently back at Kotaku, at least on a temporary basis or whatever the heck this is. This was shared to me privately by multiple people. Alyssa Mercante, who, within her current lawsuit against me, attempted to make the claim that I was part of the reason she was fired from Kotaku, just posted an article on Kotaku. Lawsuit still ongoing, by the way. someone please make it make sense. Kotaku posted, Helldivers 2 CEO defends Arc Raiders AI use. I think it's a very interesting use case that actually makes games better. Kotaku. Alyssa Mercante. Computer enhance. And there is the writer of this article, published November 17th, 2025. I find that very curious. I said, on a related note, when I said I didn't think Kotaku could get any worse, I was wrong. And I tagged Ron Coleman, and he replied with, and 8-Bit Eric, this is back earlier when this information came out. He says, so Alyssa Mercante says she quit Kotaku before any layoffs happened, but now she's claiming she was forced out because of anti-Semitism accusations. Here's the thing. The only one spinning tails here is her. Did she really quit? Or was she actually fired? How does anything Destiny said get pinned on Smash? And John F. Trent says, Alyssa Mercante says she was forced out of Kotaku after being accused of anti-Semitism. And this is from the lawsuit against me. Ultimately, based on the actions of me, multiple persons contacted Geo Media to complain about anti-Semitism from Mercante for appearing with Hassan Piker. Under pressure from Geo in the wake of this harassment campaign, Mercante agreed to resign her position at Kotaku. That's weird. It almost sounds like you're trying to pin it on me when I literally didn't do anything. I didn't contact Geo Media. I didn't even, which, oh, by the way, even if I did, there's nothing illegal about that. But I didn't even do that. Other people may have done that. How's that? Why are you suing me for what other people did? Smash JT promoted the commentary by streamer Destiny related to Mercante's support of Hassan Piker, which led to people accusing Mercante of anti-Semitism. So I reacted to what Destiny said, and that promoted people. But Destiny said it. Why is that going on me? I didn't even say it. I'm reacting to what someone else said. Why are you suing me and not them? As a direct and proximate result of Smash's unlawful harassment, Alyssa Mercante lost her job and had her contract bought out by her now former employer. Smash intentionally and knowingly tortiously interfered with Alyssa Mercante's contract with her employer. Weird, because during the actual lawsuit itself, it's dragged on for so long that it was so bad. My actions were so bad that Alyssa is back, not even a full year later, working there or writing for them. Alyssa followed it up. Super grateful to be doing some freelance work over at the old stomping grounds. Shout out to the team for the support. I'm at a loss for words right now. I thought this was the company that fired you, according to your lawsuit, because of me. But now I'm not the problem, and they're bringing you back for freelance work. So what you did could not have been that terrible. Any company that I know of that's logical, if they're severing ties with someone, it's because they don't want to work with them anymore for the reason that they've severed the ties. Sounds like to me you were laid off like a lot of people assumed you were, because Kotaku was cutting back financially and they couldn't afford you. and they felt like you were one of the people that could go. And now we see that that is what most likely happened because you're bringing you back for freelance work. I found it curious too, because I said, not her first post back there either. Looks like she returned on Halloween and no one even noticed. This is Alyssa Mercante's post. This is on Kotaku. 31 terrific movies that are perfect for spooky season by Alyssa Mercante, published October 31st, 2025. I didn't have anyone even send this to me. This was just when I was researching for this video. I was like, oh, let me see if there's anything else from her. This showed up when I searched Alyssa Mercante on Kotaku. And this is what she came back for. This article right here. Helldivers 2 Head says Arc Raiders' use of AI makes gaming better. Arrowhead Game Studio CEO thinks there are extreme takes about AI in game development. Published by Alyssa Mercante. I mean, I really don't give two shits about what she has to say, but I find it fascinating that she's back there. Very strange. Area man has bad opinion. Cool, great article. I mean, welcome to Kotaku, where they hire feminists and people that hate men, or have tattoos that say all men are enemies across their ass. But regardless, I found it fascinating that I am being sued by this person, ongoing active lawsuit. And oh, by the way, while I'm covering this situation and the latest updates that we have for it, the judge sent a response to all their claims that was, I believe, 54 or 56 pages long. Basically, what amounts to knocking every claim down that they had and telling them that this what you are trying to accuse this man of is not, it's not enough. So the Honorable Margot K. Brody left them with options of, yeah, you can go for more and try to get some discovery, very, very minor discovery on him, and then come back again. But the way it was worded, uh, after a conversation that I had with Ron, we both concluded like that it was like, yeah, it seems to me, at least, I could be reading it wrong. It seems to me like the judge is telling them that there's not really anything there. And I would imagine, just based off of conversations that I've had with many professionals in the area, they are under the full assumption that this is the put up or shut up time. That the judge is giving them all the rope they need to hang themselves with this. And if I was Alyssa's lawyers, I would hope that they were honest with her based off of the realistic reading that I had going through it, where I'm like, what are you doing here? I don't know if I'm able to recoup the around $50,000 that I've paid thus far. But if Alyssa continues and loses, then theoretically I could. And I could hold that over her for decades to come. And trust me, I would. I would hope that her lawyers tell her the realistic chances that she has with this on continuing to proceed with it, because I feel like the judge spelled it out pretty clear. I don't want to keep doing this. I really don't. It's extremely stressful for me and my family. Financially, it's been stressful as well because we can't do anything. We feel like our lives are handcuffed with this, because I want to make sure if we do run out of support from the community that I can continue fighting this, because this is a sincere injustice. I know I didn't do anything illegal. And I feel like someone is trying to weaponize the legal system against me when I didn't do anything wrong. Based off of pure principle and stubbornness, I would continue going to my own detriment of my entire family, which is stupid, I know, but that's just who I am, because I fight for what I believe in. And when I know I didn't do anything wrong, I'm going to fight it. Exactly. I will become like Billy Mitchell. I will. Probably why me and Billy have connected with what's happening right now. But yeah, that's the current situation with this. It's kind of funny to me. It's like we've come full circle. This person that was suing me after they got fired or let go or whatever, or bought out of their contract, is now back there a year later. And I'm still being sued by them. So what tangible damages can she even show? Or how could she even prove anything? Like, this is like insane what I'm dealing with. But we'll see. I just think it's important to recognize along the way what we've been dealing with here. And hopefully justice is served properly in the courts. But I don't ever want to get too excited until that moment comes. But we'll see what happens. For now, I'll leave that there. Mr. Whisper for the 5-banger. Even the best liars can't keep track of every lie they've told. The internet, however, can. Well, that's the other thing. There's a lot of lies she's told with tweets that she has deleted that we have saved. So, yeah, it should be interesting if it does proceed, we'll say. Thank you again, Mr. Whisper. Appreciate you.